Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 25 of the February daily draws. Let's see what message we get today. And I'll be taking the first card from the Linestrider Tarot, followed by an oracle card from the Scenes of the Witch Imbolc Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay. Here we go. And we have the Four of Swords. A sleeping lion with the sword going down. We may need to put some things aside. Maybe we're thinking too much about something. Maybe we need to just relax and rest from our thinking for a while. Just for a while. It's always going to be ready to pick back up again. When we've had our rest, the lion will awake and will no doubt spring into action once more. And that's what we will do. But maybe we've got to give our minds a rest. Maybe we're thinking too hard about something. Maybe we're getting our minds stressed out and in a muddle, and we just need to let it rest for a while and come back to it. We need to do something a bit more relaxing with our minds. Put our minds not necessarily into neutral, but as near enough to it so that we can rest, we can relax, we can move our attention to less stressful things, less taxing things that we're having to think through. Just let our mind just enjoy something and sort of release some of the stress and tension perhaps we have, mentally speaking. So this is maybe an encouragement for us to be prepared to just, maybe we're analyzing things too much. Maybe we keep thinking things over in our minds and it's not helping. Maybe the more we think about it, the more confused we get, the less clear our minds become about it. So maybe we just need to leave it for a period, leave it for a time. I wouldn't say a long time, but long enough just to give our minds a break, just to give our minds a rest, give ourselves a way, do something that releases some of that tension, that we can enjoy, that lifts the positive energy away from that subject to something else, something that perhaps doesn't matter so much. Maybe, focus on reading a good book or watching a good film or TV show, or just going out into doing something that relaxes, puts our minds in a more relaxing state. Meditation, anything like that. Whatever it is that helps you relax, particularly in your mind. Let's put our energy to that for a time, because it will give a time for all of the stress and the confusion to dissipate, to clear, for the clouds to drift aside. And then maybe once we've had that bit of a break from it, that rest from it, we'll be able to come at it with a better clarity. And maybe something will occur to us that didn't occur to us before, because our minds are more, they've been refreshed, they're not so muddled, and we can perhaps see a bit more clearly, and maybe we can spot something in our thinking that we didn't see before because we were all muddled and confused and stressed. So this is like the chill out card to me. It's put yourself into a lower gear, if not entirely into neutral, but slow down, do something relaxing, and come back to it, is what this card is saying. So that's what the Four of Swords would have us do. Sometimes we have to know when not to be doing something, as well as when we should be doing it. You know, and sometimes it's harder sometimes for us to put something aside like this. Some of us sort of think, oh, I can't possibly do that. I've got to get the answer. I've got to find a solution. I've got to resolve the issue. I've got to think things through. And the idea of taking a break and moving away from it can be even more panic inspiring. But what we need to realize is that what we're doing, if it's when the situation is that no matter how much more we're thinking, the harder it's getting, and we're not getting anywhere with it. So there's no point persisting with it in that manner. That we will gain more by a strategic putting it down, relaxing, and coming back to it. That will be more productive in resolving the issue than trying to dig in and keep going and just getting further and further muddled up and confused and stressed. So that's the message of the Four of Swords. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, here we go. Peppermint. Take from me what keeps me held back. So that confusion is what we're taking away. Clearing myself from all that does not belong in the vision of what is to come. So maybe this stuff there that's getting in the way, and that needs to be cleared. And sometimes having a peppermint sweet can make you clear your head. It has that strong sense, that taste, and that you know, that vapor that goes into. You can feel it go up into your nose, and everything. Sometimes it can clear your sinuses and things like that. I know when I've had a peppermint sweet flavored sweet or something of that nature, it can do that. Because it's got that refreshing, clearing sort of sense to it. So it is very much about clearing what shouldn't be there, clearing away what's getting in the way of the vision, and getting that clarity back. And that's what these cards are saying. If we have to put it aside for a time to get that clarity, then let's do so. And then we can come back to it with a fresher, revitalized mind, and we'll probably make more progress in the long run. So that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 26. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.